Hello and welcome to 2025 here at Wayne Community College. If this is your first semester here at Wayne, we are glad you decided to join Bison Country. If this is your last semester, we are certainly glad that you came, and we wish you well and continued academic or life success, of course. My name is Dr. Teresa Cox. I'm going to go through Moodle. I have your syllabus. So if I look around a lot, it's because I'm looking around a lot. There you go. All right, first things first. Even before I get into the description, got to remember to say it. EVQ, it's on my checklist right at the top. Enrollment verification quiz is due January 17th at 11:59 p.m. Just get it done. It will open the material for you, first of all. That's important. And it will let the registrar know that you do intend to take this course, which is Introduction to Sociology, Sociology 210 INO2, which is a Global Scholar course, which is sponsored and supported by UNC Worldview Global. And if you are in the Global Scholars Certification Program here at Wayne, this is one of the courses that will qualify. If you are not in that, this is a 3 credit hour sociology course. When I was approached to convert a couple of courses over to Global Scholar, I'm like, so easy. Sociology in and of itself is a game changer. It's a life-changing course. It will modify the way you view culture, the world, religion, health, medicine, name it. So it would be incredibly difficult to teach a sociology course and it not be global. So there you go. That resolves that. Okay, about me, as I said, Dr. Teresa Cox. My email address is on Moodle. It's at the top of your syllabus, as is my business cell phone number, which you can text me to. If you do decide to text me, if you need me for anything, please tell me what course you're in. I'm sorry. I teach a lot of courses for a few different institutes of higher learning. So all of that's at the top of your Moodle, but just in case, tbcox@waynecc.edu. If you need to talk to me, meet, we can do a Google Meet. I do come to campus occasionally, so if you want to do that, that's fine too. All right, let's keep talking here. Now, let's talk about what we're going to do. I don't know how many of you were enrolled last semester in the fall, but Wayne initiated BibliU, which is kind of cool. It's a QR text link so that you can get your text. But we are using the Anderson text, and if you get an older version, you should be fine. I have provided the PowerPoints and included them every week. Regardless of what I tell you is due, I want you to look at those PowerPoints, please. And we'll get into that in just a minute. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how the course is set up. You need to go into your grade book to get a better idea of how I've set this course up. But let me just tell you, first off, every Sunday night, beginning January the 19th, which is 2 days beyond EVQ, I've learned not to have assignments or, uploadable assignments due before that enrollment date, EVQ date. So your first assignment is not due until the 19th of January. Following that, every Sunday, of course, we have a lot of wonderful holidays in the spring semester. Woohoo! And I've included an academic calendar right there for you to take a look at. Every single Sunday, something will be due. Okay? Maybe not big, but something will be due. Sociology, as I said, is a game changer. It does take a little bit of staying engaged. All right, back to the grade book. If you'll look in your grade book, you have 7 regular quizzes. Now, when I say regular, they're not extra credit. For each of 5, not all 7, I'll get to that. For each of 5 regular quizzes, you have optional extra credit. They're always, all the optionals are essay style. Okay, some of them are worth, I don't know, I got one that's worth 20 points, which is great. But anyway, all of that factors in to your quiz grade in your grade book. Your quiz grade, and your EVQ goes into that grade too. All of your quiz grades together will total 40% of your total course grade. So that's good. You will have 5 regulars with, as I said, extra credit on the last 2 chapters, chapter 14 and 15, which will be due the last official day of course, which is May 9th. I have set up 2 quizzes that do not have extra credit. That's where those other 2 come from. But I have set those last 2 quizzes up so that you may take them twice so that you can learn the material and, of course, then boost your grade as if you had extra credit. Okay, 40%, those 7, and if you count, the EVQ, there's an extra one, and then if you count the 5 optional. So you've got a good opportunity to do a really good on this, in this course, excuse me. Okay. Well, that didn't cover everything, did it? No, it didn't. All right, the other 60% of your grade is going to come from a total of 8 reflection and forums, 4 each. 4 reflection journals and 4 forums. Understand, in order to be a forum discussion, 1 post and 1 response to somebody else's post. Okay? I have set up the course so that everything is queued. You won't have to just randomly write either in the reflection journals or in the forums. I have queued it for you. Now let's talk about those 4 reflections. They are exactly that. Reflection journals are not a rehash of any material. It is what you thought about it. I think, I feel. That it's perfectly fine. The only thing that I ask you to do on each one of those reflections, I want you to include a header that has your name, course, or the topic, and my name, Dr. Cox. Simple as that. Each one of those reflections, and I've posted a few what I consider sample reflections that are really good. You should be able to do it in 1 page, not double spaced. Now, this is difficult for some reason for a lot of us. It really is. I've had trouble with it myself. I think the default setting on Word is double, and so people, get a little confused on how to do single spacing. If you'll go up to the paragraph and look around up in your bar up at the top of your Word document constructions, where you put it together, you'll see that you can find the option for single spacing. Okay? Now, like I said, you'll have 4 of those. You'll have 4 forums. So all total, that will be 8. Simple as that. That is 60% of your grade. And those discussions and those reflections will pull in material that is of a global nature. So it enhances the PowerPoint. And in most cases, it's a YouTube video. Most of them are not more than, I think the longest one was like 15 minutes. Okay? All right. Everybody wants to know? Well, maybe not. What about late work? Well, first of all, I don't have a late assignment policy. I just assume that life will happen and you will reach out to me not at 11:58 on Sunday night, but reach out to me and tell me I'm having trouble with whatever, and we will take it from there. I wanted to bring your attention to something. Let's see. Okay. Fast forward. We got a lot of breaks because we got a little mini break in March, and then we got a big break in April. Let me tell you what I've done. All right. In April, right before the Easter break and the week-long, hiatus, I have set up at the top that the work is due the 17th. But if you read, you will see that since we are, officially out of school that Friday, which is Good Friday, I have put the actual submission date for that journal April 27th. So you've actually got an extra 10 days for that one journal reflection. And that's it. And like I said on chapter 14 and 15, which is due May 9th, don't forget you've got the option of taking those quizzes, 2 attempts to learn the material and boost your grade, because I did not put up extra credit options for that because I have to get grades entered by 11 a.m. on Monday. Okay? That's good. I think that you will enjoy this course. Sociology 210 is one of my favorites because people find one of the chapters or one of the topics to really speak to them. It just depends. Just depends on where you are in life. Okay. As I said, my name is Dr. Teresa Cox. I have a doctorate in education. Not in sociology, actually. It's in kinesiology from UNC Greensboro. That's kind of a twist, but actually it's not, because what happened while I was in the doctorate, I was wonderful at taking classes, on campus or online. But then I got a little bit bogged down in writing a dissertation. So I was working for Randolph Community College. I worked for them for 21 years. And I saw these posters that one of them said, get a community college teaching certificate from North Carolina State. And I'm like, whoa, nice distraction. I was supposed to be writing my dissertation. So I got a postmaster's teaching certificate in community college teaching from North Carolina State. I was already teaching for the community college, so it was easy. Well, not that easy. It was easy to sign up. And then I saw that postmaster's degree in sociology from Appalachian, and there you have it. So prior to that, I have a master's degree in gerontology and counseling from UNC Greensboro, which I completed directly after I finished the undergrad, which was in kinesiology from UNC Greensboro. Also went to cooking school. And after I graduated with a certificate, I realized you have to have endless money to invest in a restaurant. So there you go. That's a little bit about me. I have 4 corgis, and right now they're napping, which is wonderful. Unusual, but wonderful. And I do a lot of camping. I do, as I said, teach for other colleges. I have taught for Randolph, first in PED college transfer, and early college high school has my heart. I taught for them for 8 years, and I still teach for early college, but now I'm teaching sociology, introduction. I have a couple of courses that I am teaching at Brunswick, and quite frankly, Wayne Community College has my heart. My dad was in the Air Force, and the Air Force base over there had his heart. So I loved him, and I certainly love Wayne. All right. You've got my cell number. You know how to reach me. You know the expectations. We got that 40-60 break in, the grade book set up. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I'm trying to be serious. EVQ, got to get it done January the 17th. I know, this is about the 5th time. All right, what else do you need to know? Have a great semester, will be fun. Communicate with me. It's the best way to go through a course, any course. If you ask me about that someday, I'll tell you. Always communicate with the instructor from the very beginning. Let's have a great semester. Go Bisons.